What is up, everybody? Welcome to the channel. This is your boy Mars. Today got the really cool Hot Wheels Mustang. Really nice car here in the background. As you guys see, I got about 3 tunes to show you guys. A little disappointed because I honestly wanted the original engine or the 1000 horsepower to actually make the car move pretty quickly, but unfortunately it does not move that quick. So I do have a 1300 horsepower one and also a 1500 horsepower one to show you guys. I have a rear wheel drive for both and also one that is all wheel drive, so you guys can maneuver it, drive it a lot quicker and easier and smoother. So yeah, like always, everybody new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. And as you guys see, it got a really cool paint job in the background, so it looks super cool. Let me show you guys first and foremost how to get that paint job, how to do it as well. So if we go right over here, you have real cool easy options. Once you go to the paint job here, if you do press what is this, Y, or is it X? You press X for the advance and you go to the first color. You can honestly change it any other color you want, as you guys see. So it's really easy, and you can do any one of the custom colors. And then when you do it, go to the second group, you can actually put carbon fiber. So like the hood, the fenders, the back fender there, all that is carbon fiber, making it look super cool. Very easy. And then with the original wheels that it comes with, since you have the front wheels are different than the rear, I actually made that lip the same color as the car on the back wheels, and then I made the face on the front black. So it just looks really nice. It gives you like a sense of freedom, because I know in the Need for Speed you were able to change the colors of the back wheels. You're also able to change the back wheels itself to whatever back wheels you want compared to the front wheels. So that's just something cool that I wish that Forza can bring out. And bring that, for everybody to also have. So yeah, that's just an easy little tip there for you guys. Let's go right to the upgrades here and the custom upgrades. So this is the one with, I'm gonna show you all 3. This is the one with 1500 horsepower. You automatically get the 1500 horsepower once you drop this motor in there, so it's not like you have to build it or anything like that. Vehicle weighs 3,400 pounds with this engine, and you have a torque of 1100 on that torque. So we're going to leave it rear wheel drive on this one. Really nice rear wheel drive on it. So it's got a little trickier with the rear wheel drive, even though it has nice wide tires in the rear. It's just a little bit trickier than the all wheel drive, and also the 1300 horsepower is also tricky too. That first gear likes to be long on those cars, on those engine swaps. So we got the rally on the suspension. Best suspension to use is that rally suspension. And then right over here we're going to use the race on there. And then pretty much everything else is just simply going to be race. So just put everything race, as you guys see. And then when it comes towards the tires, really nice drag tires. Whoa, that just passed by. Really nice drag tires you can slap on this thing. And then on the front you got it at 255s. No need to go wide on the front. And on the rear we got 335s. So that's really good to have 335s in the rear. You can go bigger on the sides of the wheels if you want, or you can just leave it alone. Make sure to just leave it alone. No need to go bigger on the wheels. And if you want to go lighter, you can switch out these wheels to put some lighter wheels. I honestly just like the look of it, so that's why I kept these wheels, even though it's a little heavier. If you want to put spacers, go ahead, put some spacers on there. Honestly, you don't need it. It looks really cool without it. And that is it. Let's go right to the tune here. We got 55 in the front, 15 in the rear, 2.90 to 60, 4.80 to 100, traps 271s. We got 220 final drive. First gear is 280, second gear is 210, third gear is 160, then 125, and 0.95 for that final gear there at fifth. Everything else zeroed out in 7. We got 65. Then we got soft in the front, stiff in the rear at 830, and then the vehicle raised all the way up. And then we got 1, 15, 15, 1. Now, all this towards speed, make sure to make this towards speed. You do have the front and the rear there. Make sure to go towards speed so you can get top end speed there. You're not doing any cornering or anything like that. Zero everything out here, just leave it alone. And then we're going to be 100 and 100. So let's bring it out for a little spin. Then I'm going to show you guys the 1300 horsepower, the all-wheel drive one as well. So it's going to be really cool. Let's bring it out. The weather is looking super nice. Let's take it out. Look at that. I just really like the style of being able to switch the back color wheels in this format. How it looks, it just looks super cool, very aggressive. especially with the carbon fiber everywhere on it. Really nice Mustang. Wish was a little bit quicker though. It is pretty heavy. I mean, it's 3,400 pounds on it, so it is heavy on the heavy side. That's why putting more horsepower into it, so you can actually move a little bit better. Let's take a look at the inside. Inside looks pretty normal. It looks like a normal one in the inside. Nothing too crazy there. But yeah, just take a look at the outside. Looks really nice. There we go. Alrighty, so let's go fast travel real quick because I have more engines to show you guys. So let's go to the half a mile here. Go to the half a mile. Show you guys a half a mile. You can also drag race it in a quarter mile. Since it's already a half a mile vehicle, you can drag race it in a quarter mile. But really like the wheel. I really like how that back wheel looks with the front being black. Looks pretty cool. Make sure to get the tires hot. Reverse burnout is the best burnout to do. Really nice reverse burnout. So let's go right over here. Very easy to launch it. E-brake and gas. Just press the e-brake, press the gas. You got 22 pounds of boost. Torque is 11. Wow, 1100 horsepower on that torque. Horsepower on that torque. Wow, 1100 foot-pounds of torque. All you gotta do is just let go of the e-brake, and there you go. Really nice, smooth first gear. Remember, this is a rear-wheel drive one, so it is finicky with that first gear. You can make it shorter, but if you do, it will spin on you. So it's a pretty finicky vehicle on that end. But yeah, really nice overall. Like the colors, so the stuff you can do with the color combinations and stuff like that. Let's bring out the all-wheel drive, and then we're gonna do the 1300 horsepower. Alrighty guys, so here it is. This is the all-wheel drive one. Got the camo on the back, carbon fiber in the front, got the red on the back end lip there on the wheel. Looks super cool. Really like the style of it. So this one's a lot quicker, and it's pretty much exactly the same build as the rear-wheel drive. Now it's just all-wheel drive. So you're not going to make wider on the front tires or anything like that. You're only going to do the back wheel wider. So let's do a real quick launch real quick, show you guys the tune, and then we can bring it out to the in the event so I can show you guys the build on it as well. So let's go over here real quick. Very easy to drag race it as well. It's just e-brake and gas. If this thing moves like you guys see, just do brake and gas. You can do brake and gas and it'll do the same thing. Brake and gas won't make the front wheel spin. Let go of the brake, and there you go guys. Really nice, smooth launch. A lot quicker, as you see, of a launch, being that it is all-wheel drive. So it does a lot better. The trap's a lot higher with the all-wheel drive system in it, and it's just overall, you know, easier to drive with the with the all-wheel drive. So let's go in here real quick. Let me show you guys the tune and also the build on it really quickly. Make sure so you guys know exactly what I put and all that stuff. So let's go here. In the tune, we got 1515. Now it's 1.90 to 63.80 to 100. We got 290 on that final drive. First gear is 550. Second gear is 280. Third gear is 2. Then we got 145, 110 and 0.85. Zero everything out in 7. 1 and 1. Then we got stiff in the front, soft in the rear, so initially squats there in the back end. All that power stays in the back. And then we got 5 and all the way slammed, so all the way raised, all the way low. And then we got 1515, 1 and 1. Everything towards speed, remember, always towards speed. We're not doing cornering. 0 or nothing on this. And 100, 0, 100, 0, and 75. So it's really easy with the all-wheel drive. A lot smoother. Let me show you guys the build. So remember, we have the 1500 horsepower. We have the all-wheel drive on it. And then pretty much rallying in the suspension. So it's exactly identical. When it comes towards here, we're just going to leave that in stock. We're not going to go race or the 7-speed, and then we're going to put everything else race. So that is it. And of course, the drag tires, no width in the front, and then the full width in the rear. And I left the original wheels with no spacers or anything like that, or bigger in the size. So that is it. So let me bring out the 1300 horsepower so you guys can take a look at the 1300 horsepower. Alrighty guys, so this is the 1300 horsepower. This is one of the paint jobs you can get. There's two different paint jobs you can get on this car from factory. You can get either this one, or there's like another one as well. I think it's like black and lime green or something like that. But yeah, this is another one you can get. This one has 1300 horsepower, so I left it with the original color scheme on it. Make sure if you guys want to get this car, you can only get it either on the auction house here or in the wheel spin. Wheel spin or auction house is the only two ways of getting this car right now. So yeah, try to snipe it on the auction house or get it on the wheel spin. Primarily a super wheel spin will be the easiest way to obtaining this car. So now we got this engine here. It's a 7.2 liter V8, gives you 1300 horsepower, 1000 foot-pounds of torque, weighs a little bit lower at 3200 pounds, and we're going to leave it rear-wheel drive and put in the twin turbos. Let's go over here to the build. We just pretty much max it out, put everything on here, race, to get that power there, just like you guys see. There we go. And then same style, we're gonna have the rally, and then we're going to go race on everything on here. So just go pretty much race. I did go 4-speed transmission. It was lighter in weight with the 4-speed transmission in this car, so I went 4-speed, a little longer in the gears, but it still moved very, very quickly. So it was nice with the 4-speed there. And then drag, of course, no width in the front, and then full width in the rear. And this time I did change the wheels. I went some lighter wheels. Make sure to go lighter always. But honestly, like the original wheels on it, looks really cool. Even though you're not super light with it. And no spacers or anything like that. That is the build. Let's go over here. We got 40 in the front, 15 in the rear, 2.20 to 60, 4.40 to 100, traps 234. The only reason it's trapping 234 is because I have it. That is for the half a mile. So that's why, because it only got 4 speeds. We got 224, 225, 170, and 130. Zero everything out in 7. Then we got 65, 65. And then soft in the front, stiff in the rear in the 500s. Vehicle race all the way up. Then we got 1, 15, 12, and 1. And then everything towards speed. Nothing with this. And 100 and 100. So let's bring it out to the final to the track and do another half a mile here. And that was some of the video, man. Hope you guys get this car. Super cool looking car. I could imagine it drifting. It should probably be a real nice drifter of a vehicle. Get this thing sideways, get all that smoke coming out of those back diffusers and stuff like that, looking really cool. Drifting with it. So yeah, let's go over here real quick before it rains. Make sure to do a reverse burnout. Get this thing hot, get those tires hot every time you bring it out. Get them hot. And then let's go right over here. E-brake, gas. Just press the e-brake, press the gas. You got 11 pounds of boost. Torque is 964 on that torque. Let go of it. And there you go, guys. Very easy. This thing is another one like the 1500 horsepower. It wants to spin. The shorter you make that first gear, the more it'll spin. And if it does spin, it won't stop spinning. So it's very weird on that end, the way they have this car with those engine swaps. Because if it doesn't grip, man, it just spins. It just really wants to spin on those engines. E-brake, gas, let go of the e-brake, and that's it, man. That is it. Very easy to drive it. Let me show you guys my difficulty. Make sure to be standard on steering wheel. If you are not standard but simulation, you will spin. So please be standard. That helps you so much on grip. And then manual with clutch, everything else turned off, and that is it on that end. If you want to do the telemetry, you switch Anna to your telemetry, and that's how you get that when you press down on the D-pad. And that is it, man. Hope you guys like the video, subscribe, enjoy, and I will see all you guys around with another drag tune video. Peace out, everybody. Bye-bye now.